It is, I think, one of the biggest sporting events ever held in Asia. This event has already attracted interest from all over the world.
This is a great opportunity for us to promote boxing in China. Especially China is 1.4 billion population.
Manny Pacquiao's coming to China is very, very significant. There is no question that Manny has been popular all around the world, but he is a fighter who represents Asia, and that is why this fight taking place in Macau is so significant.
Manny is going to ignite a firestorm of interest in the sport, and that's what the sport needs. It needs to be a mainstream sport in the most populous country in the world. And he has the power to do that, and he has the name to do that. He's got the reputation to do that.
It's the future of boxing, really, to come and open up to a whole new area. To have Manny Pacquiao having the big first championship fight and in with a tough kid, and one that's going to rouse, I think, the passions of the fans, I think makes it extremely special.
The eyes of the entire sporting world, all over the world, will be focused here on Macau, at the Venetian, and at the Cotai Arena.
Macau, until 1999, was a colonial protectorate of Portugal. It's located in southeastern China, but it's the only place in China that's a mecca of gambling. It's like Las Vegas on roids. It's huge, it's all neon, and it's all money, and it's all spectacular, and it's all fun. It's like James Bond times 20. Until you see it, until you experience it yourself, you can talk about Las Vegas, you can talk about Atlantic City, forget it. Macau puts them to shame.
The fans are going to be crazy. We're coming to China, big fighting, big-time boxing to China, huge crowd. This is the fight people want to see because this is a real fight.
The fight fans here in China like guys that stand and deliver. And Manny Pacquiao has proven time and again that he'll stand and deliver. And this is an opportunity not only for him to win Crossroads fight with a spectacular knockout, but also to ignite that firestorm of interest in a country that is waiting to embrace a new sports hero.
I'm not afraid of him. I'm not afraid of him. No respect to him. I don't got no respect for him. Because why should I get respect for him? I'm fighting this guy. I'm not his friend. He's not my friend. I'm fighting him.
Well, Brandon Rios is going to bring an attitude to the ring. I mean, that's just it. That's his background. That's who he is. He's a fighter. He's a tough guy. He's got tons of heart, no question about it. And he's going to get in there, and I think all of that stuff that's been seething inside of him all of these years is probably going to come out in the ring that night.
This fight is interesting because Manny Pacquiao's a warrior. I'm a warrior, and I always come to fight. I put my balls out in line and my heart, and I'm always 100% confident in myself. Brandon's 27. Brandon's never been knocked out. Brandon has tremendous power, tremendous heart, tremendous chin. So those are things that give us that extra energy to train hard and to go out and try to pull off what a lot of people think we cannot do.
Robert Garcia is a very good trainer. He has a great stable in his hands. There's a little competition between my stable and his stable. I don't really care what they do. They have their own program. I have my program. Brandon Rios, I watched some tape on him. He loves to exchange inside the pocket. We can compete with him in the pocket, but we just can't stay there too long.
I think that his fight plan is to go straight at Manny, try and pressure him, throw as many punches as he can in the first 3 rounds, and try and catch him.
I'm gonna fight Pac-Man the way I fight, all the time. You know, why change something that's not broken? They got me this far, so why not?
Manny's going to have a real tiger on his tail in that. And you'd be an idiot to write off Brandon Rios in this fight, because if Manny Pacquiao has deteriorated even a little bit, a kid with that much hunger and that much drive to be great and to have that spotlight and to make that kind of money, I think, you know, it could be a big night for Rios.
Rios doesn't have a backup gear. He doesn't know what the word retreat means, and he'll take 3 to land 1. He's going to stand and deliver, but he's going to be putting his head in front of a cannon.
Brandon Rios, he's moving up to 147. He's moving up with the big boys, the big punchers now. Let's see how he handles the punch at 147.
What I'm gonna do this fight is throw a lot of punches and fight toe-to-toe. Keep on coming and fight like there's no tomorrow.
Manny loves action fights, and Manny likes to show his fans and the boxing world great fights. That's what he does. He's never taken any fight lightly.
Manny told me, I don't want to just win this fight, I want to win it big. I want to win it spectacularly. Not just for himself, but for the fans.
I'm a gladiator. I come to fight. I leave everything in the ring. I don't take nothing home with me.
I think Manny's hand speed and combinations should be too much for him, but the thing is, Rios is durable and tough. He's never been knocked out. Until we do that, we have a lot to prove.
This is going to be a hellacious war.
Pacquiao, Rios, the two most explosive fighters in the world collide.
There's nowhere else in sport you'll find greater sheer guts than what these two guys are showing you. This is boxing at its best.
Two of boxing's biggest stars clash live. Pacquiao versus Rios, Saturday, November 23rd, live on pay-per-view.